The game Mission Impossible for the Nintendo 64 already on the box art tells us to expect the impossible. However, I'm fairly sure the game developers wasn't thinking of impossible bugs or Donald Trump's victory when they made that statement. So luckily for you guys, I'm going to show you how to do this. I performed this bug in the Nintendo 64 European PAL version. I did try to reproduce this on the PlayStation version, but it didn't work. I can't speak for the other regions, so if anyone knows if this works in other versions, please tell us in the comments below. This map breaking bug can be performed in two different ways. In both situations, you first need to press start during the intro to cancel it after the thugs on the boat have stopped. If you press start too early or too late, the boat drives off and you lost your chance to perform it. However, if you press start at the right time, the boat is too slow to accelerate and you win yourself a free ride to your own death. Unless, of course, you wait until the boat despawns, walk an invisible block that appears, jump over to the returning boat and follows it along to the other side of the tunnel. Doing this will let you walk outside the map boundaries and explore the map from the outside, as well as let you take a little walk in what could be the town of Silent Hill with all that's missed. Walking in a half circle to the right will lead you into an outskirts area of the inaccessible part of the base. Nothing spectacular to see here other than solid walls and mountains really. There literally is nothing here for you to do other than run, run, run and keep running. But you have to admit, this is a damn sexy running animation. The interesting part happens when you jump away immediately after getting on top of the second boat. This gives you access to an area that normally isn't accessible until the last mission at the end of the game, but don't expect it to be full of helicopters and enemies and sonar. It's basically just an empty field of objects. This guard, for example, is totally harmless and cannot be killed in any way, most likely a placeholder for a cinematic sequence later on in this level. And then we also have this guy who arrests you immediately even if you're walking far away from him. Along with this, you also get to see some really fucked up camera angles as well as some semi-finished buildings. The buildings lack doors and the interior is far away from finished. This computer, for example, has a really impressive HD screenless monitor. I also apologize for the bad sound quality of the game footage, but using frames together with the Nintendo 64 emulator I used to capture it didn't work well on the sound and also gave some radical slowdowns in-game. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you want to see more game related videos as well as other stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay updated. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. The third step of the snow, and this makes the game glitch out. As you can see, the sky turns purple and the snow freezes in place. And there are also 4 stages, and if you walk a little bit more to the right, it bugs out even more, and now you see it's a total mess in the background. This is the advanced Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. I don't know what more to say, but I hope you found this video informative. Subscribe, etc, etc.